to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a very quick yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. That means no situation cards, just the transparent tarot with a quick yes or no. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. Okay, so we're gonna jump in right there. For those of you that have been with me for a really long time and supporting my channel, first off, I love you and thank you. And this is where I'm gonna explain what's happened and what's changed, because I know you're watching the intro for the info. For anyone who's brand new here, you can jump in. I put a special time marker into this video that says when the pile selection is, so you can jump ahead if you want to. If not, you're welcome to stay. But I have some things that are changing, some things that have happened, and I want to share it with all of my tribe. So at this point in the video where I broke in is where I would normally tell you that my private readings are done by gift exchange and explain the gift exchange. I'm going to have to stop the gift exchange, guys. I have experienced something surprising. So over the past couple of days, I've seen an influx in people getting readings and then not doing the response to the gift exchange. And I've always just kind of thought that karma would take care of that and the universe would take care of it. And I felt like that was the way of it. But over the past couple of days, I've realized that I have had a singular individual intentionally siphoning my energy. I thought about naming names, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give it energy. This person is forever going to be known to me as Nameless. And Nameless found my channel back in 2021 during my I Spread Love and Light campaign, where I was giving out free private readings, and all you had to do was pay it forward, do something nice for somebody in your realm. My channel wasn't very big back then, and so I had more time and I could do that sort of thing, and so I was. Nameless found me and started creating these personas for me to read for. And it was random questions. Sometimes the readings were kind of interesting and different, and I didn't really associate that they were all the same person until now. So Nameless has been siphoning my energy as multiple different people for 4 years now. And I just came across the reality of this in the past couple of days, which is one of the reasons I haven't posted a public reading in the past couple of days. I've been kind of dealing with this. Yeah, so that's what's happened now. And I want you to understand that this is not like Nameless is a broke person trying to get a free reading because they don't have any money. They came to me when I was doing free readings and started siphoning my energy, creating these different personas to get different readings, just so that I didn't have as much energy to give love and light out, because I was freely giving love and light out and trying to make a difference in the energy of the world. It was a serious energy siphon, and so I have to do something. So first off, I'm quite sure that Nameless is going to see this video, and that's just fine. I want to make sure that Nameless, because you know who you are, I want you to know I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you creating more personas. I'm not afraid of you trying to get my energy. I have my guides, I have my people, and I'm going to protect myself. You should find somebody else. And I also want to deal with the being an empath. Me being an empath, me having understanding, me being able to read, that is not the same as me thinking I know everything or I'm beyond being deceived. Honestly, I expect kindness and love and light from other people because that's what I give. So I find that I'm probably a little bit easier to deceive when you pretend to be love and light and you're not. So yeah, I never thought that I knew everything or could see everything. Nobody does. The best psychics are right about 85% of the time. And they understand that. I understand that. I am just trying to help people with the gift that I have, doing the thing that I do. And so, yeah, my lesson here is that I need to keep believing in the good, because it was hard for a minute. I was really hurt because I had considered Nameless to be a friendly person, someone that I thought about even when I wasn't reading for them, someone that I hoped was having a good day. And it hurts when you find out that someone you feel that way about is trying to hurt you. So yeah, I had to find my lesson, which was they're still really good people. I love all of you, really good people. And also that I need to protect myself when necessary. And so that's what I'm doing. So right now I'm going to be establishing reading prices. I went to kind of the middle ground. Some of you are going to be like, wow, that is way less than what I normally gift you. And I know, and I'm super grateful for your abundance that you share with me. I'm so grateful. And some of you are going to be like, wow, that's way more than I normally gift you for a reading. And I know I'm trying to find the middle ground, you know, I'm doing my best. So without further ado, a 1-question reading is going to be priced at $25. A 2-question reading is going to be priced at $40, and a 4-question reading is going to be priced at $65. All private readings, at least for a while, are going to require payment up front, and that way I know that I'm not just being siphoned. And yeah, this is just the best I can do for right now. If you have more than 4 questions, you're going to need to break it up into different readings. So I know that that is a significant increase for some of you. For those of you where it's a decrease, I'm glad. But for those of you where it is an increase, I do have some discount methods that I'm going to use that I think will help. So let's see. Okay, so when I found out about what Nameless did, it was devastating and betrayal and anger and sadness and all of it that I felt. And people deal with those emotions different ways. Me, I get creative. I try to turn the negative into something positive, transmute that energy. So I got creative. And I realized that by setting a price, I'm probably going to definitely lose some material revenue from my private readings. So I created a 4th wall store. Now, there is a very special piece of apparel there, and I'm going to put it on screen right now, which is about standing in your power and letting people know that it is a privilege to be in your human experience, and they don't have a right to be there. And if their behavior is not acceptable, you can absolutely end their role in your human experience. I want to dedicate that to myself for standing in my power and for remembering my energy and for using my energy to make something positive. So yeah, I am going to offer this shirt because it is affirmation on setting boundaries at a very, very reduced introductory price for the rest of October through Halloween 2025. Excuse me. And I want to let you know that there's also a couple other products. Some of them have like a Halloween special, but they're all just things that I created. I'm going to be adding more things as time goes on, trying to kind of supplement what is likely to be a financial setback for my family. I just have to do something to protect my energy, and hopefully this is the right way. I've asked my guides. This is kind of the direction I got, so this is what we're going to do. So now for the discounts. Okay, so if you purchase a product from my store and you send me a receipt with your reading request, I will take 25% off the top of the reading request. So that is a hefty discount there. And then if you don't want to get something from my store, thank you for looking anyway, because I really appreciate it. But I will offer 10% off for anyone who uses PayPal to pay for their reading and chooses friends and family. My friends, automatic 10% discount. So if you choose friends and family, you will get 10% right off the top. Also, Crystal knows what's going on with my channel, and she has decided that she's going to continue the gift exchange. However, she is shifting hers to require upfront payment as well, because we don't want any of the negative activity that has been siphoning me to attach to her. So, but she is still going to do the gift exchange. So if you get a reading from Crystal in the gift exchange and you send me a screenshot of your payment to her channel for her reading, then I will also take 10% off of a reading with me because you have gotten a reading with her. So that is up to, 45% off of whatever the reading price is. And I'll be real upfront with you. You email me whatever you have. I'll tell you the exact price. We'll get the money out of the way so that the reading can move forward. I really don't like that I'm having to spend time talking about money on my channel because it's always been like love and light and generosity. But sometimes you got to stand up and protect yourself. So hopefully everyone that loves me, that's still here listening to me, that's been with me all this time is going to understand that and support me. I appreciate, some of you, I know you will. And I appreciate every last one of you that goes into the comments and says, hey, good job setting boundaries, or hey, I support you, or, you know, even just says something about one of the items on my store. I really appreciate you guys. This has been a really hard challenge for me. It's really hard when someone intentionally hurts me that I really thought was good and I was giving light energy to. So I appreciate any support I get from you guys, and thank you for listening to this very, very, very long explanation of how things are changing. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into reading selection now. Now, looking at today's general quick yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Azurite, reading number 2 with the Chalcedony, reading number 3 with the Turquoise, reading number 4 with the Rose Quartz, and reading number 5 with the Heliotrope. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 1 with the Azurite. The properties of Azurite are inspiration, understanding, and intuition. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, we're going to go through once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. All right, oof, I almost dropped it. Okay. We're going to start with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about reconnecting to passion. This could be creative passion. It could be romantic passions. It is reconnecting to your passions. Next, we have the Sun. The Sun is the brightest, most positive energy there is in tarot. It's all about growth and positivity and expansion. Next, we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about some heartbreak, and with the way this is drawn, sometimes that's self-inflicted heartbreak. However, the Sun does something magnificent, and anything it touches, it kind of just takes the negativity out. So even with the Three of Swords of heartbreak, you can see the Sun is actually touching this person's head. So any negativity is coming out of this, you're just kind of being told to, hey, keep an eye on things, make sure you're not self-sabotaging. So there's not any real heartache there because of the way the Sun interacts with it. It is just kind of a reminder, hey, don't do things that you don't like or that aren't in your best interest. And then topping everything off, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning that has a positive impact on your material realm, your resources. This could be a new job. It could be you starting a business, something very significant starting in the material realm. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, with the way the Sun is interacting with that Three of Swords and the fact that the Sun is there at all, this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the Chalcedony. The properties of Chalcedony are equilibrium, steadiness, and fairness. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, we start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling, something starting that has positive emotions kind of overflowing. Next, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands talks about partnership. It talks about partnerships growing and flourishing as time progresses, and that being the energy of the partnership. So you could be stepping into these partnerships, or the partnerships could be old partnerships that are starting to flourish. Next, we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords talks about moving forward. Look how it's floating on the cup. The Six of Swords talks about moving forward, but you have to release anything that's not part of the future. You have to let go of the past to be able to move forward. See how the swords are still on the boat? You got to get those swords off the boat so that you can move forward with a better energy. And then topping everything off, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can represent marriage. It can represent going back to school to kind of change your career or upgrade things. It can represent finding a set of beliefs. It is a very foundational energy, which is why it's represented by a tree here, laying those strong foundations for your future. All right, now looking at this as a yes or no, this looks like a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the turquoise. The properties of turquoise are creation, courage, and wisdom. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about a proposal. It could be a romantic, well, normally it's a romantic proposal. Sometimes it's a work proposal, like offering you the opportunity to lead a team or something like that. But it is oftentimes romantic in nature to take things to the next level. Next, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about a beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. Kind of your cup runs over with positive emotions. Next, we have Temperance. Temperance talks about a balance of both passion and emotion, which is what you need for kind of a healthy, stable relationship. And then topping everything off, we have the World. The World talks about things being complete, something significant being complete. It could also be a karmic cycle coming to completion. All right, so looking at this as a yes or no, this is a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the rose quartz. The properties of rose quartz are love, joy, and connection. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about something starting. It could be a relationship starting or something where your emotions are feeling fulfilled. It is an emotional start, something that is emotional as it starts. Next, we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles talks about doing the work, putting in the work and being receiving the rewards for that work. Now, it's interesting that it looks like he's kind of sinking all of the work underneath the water in this particular way it's drawn. You can see all the pentacles are underwater. It's like the person is holding them under the water. Next, we have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords talks about worrying, spending your time worrying, trying to figure out how you're going to move forward, trying to figure out what could go wrong. You got to release that worry. Worrying, it's kind of a wasted energy. All right, next we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning with regards to your material realm. Something starting, could be a new job, could be you starting your own business, something like that. And then topping everything off, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords talks about things moving very quickly, you overcoming challenges very quickly. So I feel like there was kind of a message in the beginning with the 8 of Pentacles kind of holding all of the work underwater in the Ace of Cups. But then you have a new start where you're overcoming challenges because you got to release some of that worry. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, I do believe it's more positive than negative. It looks like a yes to whatever you're asking. There are some challenges you will have to overcome in this yes. So the answer to your question is yes, but there are going to be challenges that must be dealt with along the path. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the heliotrope. The properties of heliotrope are bravery, strength, and perseverance. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no answer. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about an ending. You can tell by the way it's drawn, not a happy ending. It is an ending that could include some betrayal. That's why there's all the swords stabbing into the person's back. Next, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups talks about love, true, genuine, selfless, compassion-based love. And it can represent you or someone you're dealing with. Topping everything off, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords talks about a stalemate, some kind of stuck energy where you can't see your way out, can't see the good decision. Maybe you're lacking in some information, but there is a stuck energy there, and all three are connected. Like the stuck energy leads to the love, but the cup is full of all this betrayal. So kind of a difficult challenge as far as energetically. In this particular way it's laid out. This does look like a no to whatever you asked tarot. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.